Good morning, almost afternoon, everybody. David Stearns, Brian Schrems, John Baranowski, Philip Prevost, and Jason Wakely here, your CrossIceFeed broadcasting team, getting set for some USPHL Empire action between the Potomac Patriots and the visiting East Coast Eagles. Last night was a trying time for these Potomac Patriots. They kind of let it get in their head after a breakaway goal from Merchant. After that, the wheels came off the wagon, and they ultimately ended up losing 5-0, giving a shutout to the East Coast Eagles.
Yeah, it was, and what was so tough to watch, what was so tough to watch is that you had a contest that was so close heading into that third period. They only down one to the best team in the Southern Conference, and it just kind of fell apart after that, like you said. But new game, new morning.
And now the starting lineup for the East Coast. At left wing, number 14, Hans Baker Sedona.
Can we call him Inspector? Inspector?
Weldon. At right wing, number 42, Jake Wally. At left defense, number 9, David Baranowski. At right defense, number 7, Maxine Heath.
No Brown today.
And now the starting lineup for your Potomac Patriots. At left wing, number 14, Zach Davis. At center, number 24, Justin Biestro. At right wing, number 90, Michael Santiago. And left defense, number 13, Riley Waddick. And right defense, number 55, Nick Ludeman. And in goal, number 39, Alex Sokin. Coaching the Patriots is Matt Little, assisted by Steve Sherman. Now to the beach rise and the president will be the captain for the win.
Anthem and face-off coming up here. Let's play some hockey. As always, we thank our servicemen and women around the world protecting us here at home and defending our freedoms. We thank you. This now afternoon starting goaltenders brought to you by MyTech Automotive. Visit them online at mytechautoinc.com to schedule your appointment today. Trims, who do we have in goal?
To our left-hand side, Greg Merzigan with a 2-2 record on the season. 283 goals against and an 876 save percentage. Alex Sokic on the opposite end, a 1-1 record on the year. 4-5 goals against average and an 842 save percentage.
Those were your starting goaltenders brought to you by MyTech Automotive. Located here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Schrems, we are located here in Woodbridge, Virginia, here at the Prince William Ice Center, getting ready for some Empire action. You know, last night was a trying time for everybody to kind of get into it. And even East Coast realized that the game had ended before it even truly ended there, but let's see if the Patriots come in here with new life. Up top, far point, Niestroy trying to put it in deep, but it's recovered there by Petra. Petra long over to the near side boards, trying to find Weldon, comes outside of the Eagles line, and it's popped right back in by Wannett. Recovered by McManus, trying to hook up there with Raleigh. Raleigh through center, trying to find Sononer, but it goes wide and goes all the way down to the far corner where it's Nick Ludeman going to the boards with Weldon. It comes over to Wannett over to the near corner. Wannett's going to go over to that far side half boards. He's going to put it up along the boards in front of his own bench. Michael Santiago with the tip pass ahead for Niestroy, but it goes out of his reach. Over to the near side boards. Sononer trying to get there first, but it's popped off the glass by Wannett. Trying to settle it down to Zach Davis. Davis trying to get a hold of it here as he's trapped up against the boards by Sononer. Raleigh will maneuver it up towards the blue line, but not into the Patriots zone as Samuel Fournier out there on a change. Will pick it up in front of his goal and lead it over to the near side.
Just something to keep in mind that Brett Horn is probably not going to be playing in this game. He just finished up a contest with the elite team, and that's a huge offensive blow to this East Coast Eagles team. He is a 2-point per game pace right now, and they're going to be sorely missing his production this game.
That is for sure, and we see Keeney in the lineup. We haven't seen Keeney since the boxing match a couple weeks ago. What do you got for us, John, there? We hear you clicking in.
Game note, number 15, Ben Hambright, is wearing number 56 today. He forgot his sweater on the bus.
Oh, Hambright. All right, we'll forgive him. Thanks for the update, John.
Just trying my best.
And in front, it's Bowden sending it down back behind the goal line for Frank. Frank looking, finds it up top for Tisdale. Tisdale steer it down over to that far corner for Frank, but the intended target was nowhere to be found as it went to Barber, but Barber got jabbed loose there a little bit by Bowden as it's cleared up into the neutral zone. Gil Martin at the red line. He'll use the high glass and all the way down to the corner it goes, and we're going to rule this one an icing. That was a little bit of a questionable icing, but we'll take it.
It is what it is.
We apologize for number 17 mispronouncing his name. The Raleigh, North Carolina native Sam Reebok had him identified as Rebick last night, and just wasn't sure, Reebok, like the brand name,
We got to fix though.
It's a cool name to have,
We're good to go.
Yeah, we've got it. The face-off will be to the right of Merzigian, Greg Merzigian. So we got a real quiet arena. Tiger on the 14th, going for par. Down behind the goal line it goes for Furter. Furter getting crunched up high. High check up to the head there by Gil Martin. Kind of a John Scott-esque like hit.
If you were John Scott, he'd be gone for 7 games, though.
Yeah. Oh, he's onside. He had his foot right on the blue. And Bowden is straddling that line. Keeney's going to go off on a change. And it is the Patriots. Over to the near side for Brady. Brady across the blue line. Tipped off the stick of Gil Martin. Down low, and Reebok gets crunched into the boards there. He's trying to maintain control of the puck. He had a little bit of support down there. He's going to chase it off along the half boards near side. Reebok through center. Feathering that one ahead now for Hambright. Hambright moving it on to the net, and Sokic making a save there as he steered it off to the sideboards, and it's cleared out by the Patriots, who are making quite a few changes there on the rush. Now the Eagles coming back. Nice interruption there by Rush as he tipped that one out of the reach of Reebok. Hoey up ahead for Hambright. Yoon will intercept and pop it right back into the Eagle zone. 17 minutes left here in the first. We're just underway. Nothing score. Joe Beninati joined with Craig Laughlin here in the booth. Alan May down in the timekeeper's box. Totally kidding with you. As McManus will keep it in. Don't worry, Shrems. I wasn't going to make you into Craig Laughlin. I have to make you talk like this there, Joe B.
Joe B? Yeah, go ahead. Call me BS.
Well, you are my color commentator.
See how long we stay on the air after that.
Oh, boy. And it's McManus playing it ahead for Raleigh. Raleigh could not move it inside the Patriots zone. Programming announcement, I think next game for the Empire team coming up against Hampton Roads in a couple weeks. John Baranowski up here in the booth. As Raleigh will take the shot. Yes, Shrems, you're being replaced. You're doing public address.
Boy, I hope I hit puberty at that point. That's going to be huge.
I'm totally kidding. Oh, boy. Back behind the goal line. That along the far side of the post and trying to squeeze it out front was Sonona, but Sonona could not push it through. Back behind the tender there as it goes off into the far corner for Jack Strykars. We'll toss this one out in the neutral zone. It goes past Petra, and Patriots will get their wish. They'll get a wholesale change, forwards and D, and Eagles are going to make a couple of changes as well, but they got a home run pass set up here for Weldon. He'll deflect it in for no icing. And Fournier having a little trouble there with it, but he'll maintain control and compose himself with the pass up for Davis. Led along now for Niestroy. Oh, man, Niestroy just got destroyed by Frank up here at the center ice. Oh, boy.
Hip checks.
Whew. Man. Boy, when they deliver them, they deliver them.
Yeah.
And with it, Petra trying to clear it out into the neutral zone, but it's kept in there momentarily by the Patriots, but it's the Eagles that'll send it down the length of the ice. No icing. It missed everybody. And I mean everybody. And now it's going to come this way over along the near side for Zach Davis. And it looks like Gil Martin's trying to throw the hip out there.
Well, while it might be a little bit lower than the elite level, the hitting certainly doesn't compromise whatsoever. I mean,
No.
Even you could even go so far as to say it's a little bit more intense in the hitting department.
Oh, yeah.
Big again.
Oh, another one. Davis and Reebok going toe-to-toe. Fournier back behind. Sokic setting things up here. Goes over to the far half boards. Pass through center. Eagles intercept. Hoey across the line. Tees it up along the near circle off the blocker of Sokic and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage and a face-off. No, it'll be outside. I was going to say to his left. But he
Thought I saw a deflection there.
I thought I saw it go off the blocker, but
it should be inside the zone here.
yeah, Gil Martin's making an argument here, and let's see if he wins it. I actually thought it went off Sokic.
How often do you win that argument?
Take off your headset and shout down. See if he actually made that save. I thought he did.
No, I think he did too.
Okay. So
It is what it is.
Patriots get one there. Rush over in the near corner. Over to the far corner for Fournier. I beg your pardon, that's not Fournier, that's Welsh. Saw a 9 at the end of that number.
Errant pass.
And a turnover there. Reebok coming across the line. Reebok over to the far half boards, cut off by DeBow. Down behind the goal line. Oh, what a hard check there by Barber. We're just going to throw out the hip checks left and right here.
Might as well.
Head over heels, aren't we? Over the hip check, that's for sure. Over to the near side for DeBow. DeBow slowing it down, sending it to the front. Here comes a chance at the back end. They score!
That's strikers?
It's my money and I need it now. 1-0 Patriots. 13:54 left here in the first. Patriots striking first.
Strikers pretty much got inside the entire net there. He went right over the goaltender, and I'm surprised he didn't get called for a goaltender interference. Maybe the puck was already in the net at that point. I can't quite say. It was thrown in from the side down here. Strikers might have got a deflection on it, but regardless, 1-0 Patriots.
We got a goal. And John Baranowski will make the call on the Patriots goal. 1-0 early on in this contest. Go ahead. Have your papers back, sir.
Paper back.
Oh, and a shot. No, baby. Oh, what a save by Sokic. Oh, man. One end to the other. No short of excitement here at all.
Prevost tells me here that for the second game in a row, both games today, the first Patriots shot was the first Patriots goal.
Hey, that's a good stat there.
Shooting 100%. I'll take that.
And here's the call on the goal.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 4, Jack Streitcar. Assisted by number 12, Micah DeBow. And number 17, Shane Barber. That's Streitcars from DeBow and Barber at 13:54.
That's a tongue twister. I didn't hear you there, Johnny. Cut in and out.
I almost lost that one. I'm sick.
Oh,
What do you want
man.
from me?
Oh, no. We
So
can't
it
have a
was-
sick public address. Come on.
So it was DeBow who threw it at the net, and Strikers might have got the deflection on it.
I think that's how it panned out down there.
Perfect.
Face off in front of the Eagles bench. 12:57 left here in the first. 1-0 Patriots. The elite team prior to this one had a 2-1 victory, sweeping the weekend against the East Coast Eagles, putting themselves 5 points out of third place. They're climbing the standings.
They are.
And Gil Martin trying to spin away from Niestroy. Niestroy buzzing around there as Tisdale will receive the pass over to the far wing. Deflected up there for Frank, who will lead it out into the neutral zone. Steps away from one check, tries to get the pass up. Over onto the stick of Chris Bowden. Bowden taking out Grauner. Grauner turned his back there, but he protected the puck there and it cleared up to the blue line. Not out, kept in there by Tisdale. Over the far half boards, Frank trying to get in there. He'll tip it down low in the far corner. Hooking up there with Keeney. And as a note, the last time we did see Keeney was actually in the elite game. Now he's with the Empire team. Here's a feed to the front and a shot and a save there. Davis on a one-time. Oh, and slow to get up there.
Santiago.
Rolling through is Michael Santiago. He is hurt behind the play here in the corner.
Yeah, he's favoring his wrist too. It looks like he went hard into that corner on that wrist, and we still don't have a whistle. He's
We'll get it now once the Patriots touch the puck here. Yep. So Michael Santiago will be slow to get to the bench.
I'm thinking it's a wrist.
Yeah. That didn't look good. Face off to the left of Sokic. Hopefully Michael Santiago's okay. He's going to be tended to here by the trainer as he goes to the bench on his own power, but very
a lot of
slowly.
pain. You lose that speed factor that Santiago brings to this game.
Yeah. 11:43 left here in the first.
He will be sorely missed if he can't get his wrist back in working order. Doesn't look like it's going so well right now.
No, not at all. Here's Strykars in front of the Eagles bench. Strykars coming in on goal. Takes his shot and it just goes wide. Marzigian did not get a piece of it. And it's kept in by Fournier. Fournier trying to set it up there for Barber. But the Eagles will go D to D here. Hoey taking out Strykars up at the blue line. And it's chipped in.
Shit, the hits are just coming. Fast and furious.
Hambright coming in hard on that check here. And Hambright's going to have it along the far boards in front of his own bench. Poked out there to Hoey. Hoey looking. Oh, Hoey gets dumped down by Strykars. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Back behind the goal line, Hambright couldn't handle it. Now he'll get a return off the turnover from the Patriots. No, Fournier actually had it all the way, and he sent it down the length of the ice. And this one will be ruled an icing. Watching the changes. Oh, Jack, come on back. Anyone who's straddling the boards, come back. 10:52 left here in the first. Patriots hockey is proudly sponsored by the Hutzler family and the Prince William Ice Center. PWIce.com for skate information on public skates and stick and shoots and much, much more. That's PWIce.com, located here at 5180 Dale Boulevard in Woodbridge, Virginia. Slapped out again and down the length of the ice. And it will be yet another icing. This is a desperate cry for help. 10:43 left here in the first. Oh, boy. So they're shooting at 50% right now, Shrems.
Still good numbers.
Yeah. We are fine folks here. And here comes a point shot from McManus and a save by Sokic. And it's steered out by the Patriots along the front of their bench there. Delayed offside on the Eagles, and they tagged up. It was Sononer and Raleigh working in tandem there. Comes over to the near side for Weldon. Weldon had it poked away from him by Fournier. It's McManus handling it now. Through center, trying to hook up there, and this one, not going to be an icing because Joe Welsh is back there for it. Welsh over to Rush. Rush up along the half boards through center. Trying to hook up with a pass there for Brady, but went out of his reach. And Rush will pick it up back at his own blue line. We'll drop it off along the near side boards inside the neutral zone. Back and forth it goes. We're in the middle of a table tennis match. And Welsh, in front of his own bench, gets checked into the boards. It'll be Pitra that'll send it all the way back behind Sokic. Sokic directing traffic. No, he had a stick tied up into the net there.
All right.
He'll drop it. He's playing with the player's stick right now. Gilmartin with a point shot to redirect from Raleigh. Just goes over the top corner of the net.
Is that Wannet's stick?
It appears to be Welsh's stick.
Welsh's stick. Joe Welsh gave him his stick. Although Joe Welsh can't pick up the goaltender's stick. That's the rule.
Hey, and
but
Eagles player
awesome.
actually steered that stick right behind the net there. And Sokic makes a save, and he'll hold on. You know, they kicked that stick along. I know that you're trying to get it out of the playing area and maybe just tuck it along the back of the net, but he kind of just kicked it.
Well, he skated through it. If you had to have an official ruling, that's what it would have been.
Okay.
If you move it with your stick, it is a penalty.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for on that.
Yeah, I think it's if you move it with your stick to get it out of the way.
Got it. Good call, John. Through neutral it is. Jack Strykar setting up a pass to Trey Purdon. Purdon across the line, near circle, takes his shot, and off the side of the net it goes. Over to the far side. Oh my goodness, Bowden taking care of business, taking care of Yoon. High stick out of the air by Strykars, and he plays it, and it'll be called on the high stick there as he collides with Yoon, who came sailing through. 9:05 left here in the first. 1-0 Patriots here on the CrossIceFeed. Contact us if you will. The email address is contact@CrossIceFeed with your feedback, comments, and if you want to enlist our services here in the Metro DC region, we call all sorts of sports. We're trying to expand here. We're going to try to dabble in football maybe next season with Mr. Baranowski. Yeah.
That's where it started.
Yeah, that's where he started. Maybe we'll keep it going down here. This one goes over to the near circle. And he tells me he won't even touch lacrosse. I may dabble in that myself.
Don't do it.
Oh, really?
Don't do it.
Oh, why
I've
not?
never done it. We didn't have lacrosse in Pittsburgh.
Well, back at Mercyhurst, come on.
Yeah, but I never got involved. It ceases to exist. Soccer.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Soccer I won't do.
Oh, and a hard check off of that far corner. Bowden is just throwing the body around there. He took out Nick Ludeman. Ludeman's pushing back. He's a little upset. Can't take hits personally, guys. These hits are a part of the game. Unless you get sideswiped or something crazy. Or blindsided. And it's fed along the boards by Keeney. Trying to hook up there with Frank. Frank having a little bit of a time there with Purdon, and it's dumped in. Keeney getting dumped into the boards by strike cars, and he gets pushed back. And this puck goes right in on Sokic. More worried about what's going on out here in the center ice area.
I'm watching it too.
The strike cars and Keeney going toe-to-toe.
Where the Patriots organization will wrap
Talking about that shootout attempt there
Last night.
by
Gorney,
Maria
I believe.
Gorney. Yeah, Maria Gorney giving it a try. She missed by inches. They're giving away a Scion FRS. If you're in the region, come on out to the home
Yeah,
games.
a 2009 Scion TC with 50,000 miles. It's gray. It's got a few nicks in the paint, but overall, I don't mind giving it up if I get a new car. So payments are low. 2 more years on the payments.
Puck goes out of play here, and Shrems is trying to raffle off his debt.
It is a Scion. That's what you're looking for.
I got student loans I can raffle off too while we're at
Let's
it.
do it.
Grunner taking a shot right into Merzigian as he makes his 3rd save.
People do love raffles.
I know. You can raffle off anything. Oh, man. Raffle off dinner with Shrems.
You couldn't pay anybody to go to dinner with me.
I don't think your fiance would appreciate it, though. But it's for a good cause. We haven't picked one yet. DeBal chasing it down to the far side of the Eagles zone, trying to get some offensive presence here in East Coast territory. Is off into the far corner. DeBal tracking it down for Niestre. Niestre being backtracked there by McManus. McManus takes him to the boards. Puck comes up top. Over to Grunner. Grunner winds up, takes a shot. That one goes high and above Merzigian. As this one comes easily into his vicinity. He didn't cleanly have it covered up. It was kind of loose. And Hoey coming up high and punching
think
Niestre
Hoey's
in the
going.
face.
I think Hoey's going.
Well, I don't know.
I saw a signal from the referee.
Yeah, I think Hoey is going. Nope, they're saying Niestre's going too.
What?
Yeah, they're gonna match him up, I guess.
For what? He got punched in the
got
face.
punched in the face. 2 minutes for punching, 2 minutes for receiving.
All right.
Yeah, a little stick work. They're really gonna call the contact on his glove? I mean, he just kind of. There's a difference between swiping for the puck to shoot it past the goalie versus stabbing into him. I mean, which
Merzigian
one?
didn't cover the puck, though, so Niestre had every right to go in there and try and play the puck.
Penalty to number 24, Justin Niestre. 2 minutes for slashing. East Coast Eagles penalty to number 47, Brendan Hoey. 2 minutes for roughing. Both minors come at 7:13.
I'm sorry, if that's slashing, then I'm a monkey's uncle, okay? That's just... okay.
So who is your nephew then? Be a nice fella.
Boo Boo. Boo Boo is my nephew.
Behind
He's
the
a
play
player.
there.
Exactly. Oh, wait. Oh, no. There's a Boo Boo the monkey.
Please stop this
We're done.
conversation. This is done.
All right.
Even people watching this for free don't want to hear it.
Curious George, be damned. Here we go. It goes right in on Merzigian. He holds on.
I worry about you sometimes.
Yeah,
It's probably good we have a rink and
Just-
a lot of glass between us.
the feeling is mutual.
Just sometimes, John.
Well, I have to sleep too.
True.
That's true. That's fair.
You have nightmares?
6:24 left to go here in the first period. A very slow first period.
I know.
I mean, we're dragging along here, but nonetheless, it's 1-0 off of Jack Strykar's goal.
And Frank trying to move it out. There's Zach Frank. I heard a post go. I think Sokic likes to hug that post with the stick curled around the outside of it, and that's how he lost his stick the previous set of plays down here. So
Might have to change his form a little bit.
I think he's just trying to stack the pads up against, or not stack the pads, but move the pad up against the post there and use his stick as well as another buffer. But this one is called on the offside.
Sokic is a 93.
One of the older guys on this team, huh?
He is. 5'10", 160. Local guy, Marriottsville, Georgia, Maryland. Sorry, working on those abbreviations.
MD versus GA.
Yeah,
Really?
they've won together sometimes.
And again. Brady trying to set it up to the blue line. It is out, but it'll be Bowden that'll pop it right back in. Not deep enough, though, just slightly inside the Patriots line. The Eagles getting it back at their own blue line. Pitra working with McManus, and it's deflected in there by Zach Frank, and he goes off on a change. Wannett putting over to the near side boards for Brady. Brady dropping it ahead now for Lamar. Lamar will squib this one in towards the front of the net, and Furterer couldn't get there first as Pitra will pick it up back behind the goal line. We got 4 players going to the boards. Grinding away at it here is finally set free by Weldon. Played ahead now for Hambright, wearing 56 today. Left his jersey on the bus. And Hambright trying to tuck it to the front. Still loose in the slot there. Patriots forgot to take it with him when they curled away. Riley Wannett's going to pick it up in that far corner, but he has it poked away and sent down low, and that's going to be a tripping call against the Eagles coming up here.
Let's see if I see
diving effort.
Michael Santiago. Is he dressed already? No, that's not him.
No. That's some elite players finishing out there. Looking for the number 90 on that bench. Not sure if we see him. 4:46 remains here in the first. In the box he goes, Mr. Hambright.
Big opportunity here to go up 2-0 for the Potomac Patriots. I believe we were in the same position yesterday. Patriots were up just a little bit, but couldn't find that second goal they were looking for to maintain that momentum. Maybe it comes here.
Tisdale trying to pin it up along the boards, kill some time. Barber will find the pass up there to Jack Strykars. Strykars with a goal in this one, the only goal so far in this contest.
East Coast Eagles penalty to number 56, Ben Hambright. 2 minutes for clipping.
Oh.
Ben Hambright, 2 minutes for clipping at 4:46 on the CrossIceFeed power play.
He says it in disbelief. Ludeman with a point shot off the glassing.
Clipping.
Yeah, clipping. Yeah.
15 yards or 5?
that completes the set. I've now seen every penalty in person.
Personal foul, clipping. It's up to the blue line, kept in there. No, it's pushed out. And Jack Frank throwing a punch at Riley Wannett. And cooler heads better prevail here. I think the linesman is assisting there and keeping the Patriots out of the box. No.
Hook.
What?
Cross check. Wow.
He's the one that got accosted there, did he not? Thank you. I actually saw Zach Frank punch him in the head. And it wasn't Barber, it was Wannett. Wannett got punched in the head by Zach Frank. Who done it?
Simmer down, Dave.
No, even people here in disbelief up here in the crowd.
That's
I
bad.
am worried about your blood pressure.
Zach Frank got punched. He punched him in the face. Oh my God. Let me get out my blood pressure cuff here and figure out how I'm doing.
You know, cup?
Cuff.
Oh, cuff.
Yeah.
Potomac Patriots penalty to number 17, Shane Barber. 2 minutes,
2 minutes for
cross-check.
playing hockey.
Barber, 2 for cross-checking at 3:56.
Giving him the business. There should have been a matching minor going on there, but whatever. All right.
We should monitor you throughout the game and see what the blood pressure.
We'll hook him up to a machine
I
back
want to do
here.
it with Phil during Steeler games.
You know, if
I'll
for
break the thing.
for scientific purposes, why not? For medical purposes, we should be doing this.
There is an app for that, Dave.
I know there's always an app for that.
Or Droid does.
Yeah.
It's up.
And it's good. Comes up top to the blue line. Gil Martin looking, trying to get around Mr. Zach Davis over the near half boards. Up top again to Gil Martin. Cut off there by Justin Niestroy. He's got 2-on-2 coming here. Pops it ahead there. Can Zach Davis get there first? Now Gil Martin's got an extra stride on him. Trying to take him to the boards. Niestroy trying to support. Comes up to the blue line. Kept in. 4-on-4 here. Just as a reminder, as we'll be shorthanded here in about 25 ticks. As Hambright will rejoin the team. Oh, and a great deflection up front. Marzigian was perfectly square with a shot on the deflection. And Zach Davis gets hauled down behind the play. No call. He comes down over to the near corner of the Patriots zone. Fournier wasn't just there yet. He got bumped along there, but comes up top. Weldon couldn't keep it in as it comes out to the neutral zone with McManus there. 5 seconds until the penalty to Hambright expires. McManus coming in on goal. Up to the slot, trying to hook up with Pitra. Strykars got to clear it out there. He got bumped along as he tried to swipe it out. And Eagles will keep it in there, but the Alex Grauner picking it up over in that far corner. Up through the slot, and we have another call. Jack Strykars going to the box. And Pitra as well.
This period seems like it's taken twice as long as the first period last night. It's just penalty ridden and no flow to it.
Hey, Shrems, would you say we are going into a bit of a zone? A danger zone!
John, we got to get you up here. Finish this game out.
I'm reaching for stuff here. It's a messy game right now. But still 1-0 Patriots.
It is.
East Coast Eagles penalty to number 7, Maxine Peak. 2 minutes for roughing. Potomac Patriots penalty to number 4, Jack Strikeout. 2 minutes for roughing. Both minors come at 2:36.
2:10 left here in the first. 13 seconds left on the penalty to Barber. And won it. We'll wing it down into the neutral zone where it's gloved down and played by Vaden McManus over to the near side. Trying to clear it back in. Nick Ludeman will toss it back in the direction of McManus, and we're back to even strength. Reebok through center. And it's played ahead now for Merchant. Merchant had a breakaway goal to open things up a little bit more. It's kind of like the downward spiral at that point on his breakaway goal to make it 2-0. And a slash
Last
there.
night's game. Make sure you last night's game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Not today.
No, last night's game.
Oh, good.
Yeah. 1-0 Patriots right now. It's impossible to have a 2-0 lead if you're East Coast. Oh my goodness, that one was swung around in front. Selkich got a piece of that one. If you shoot it on your own goal, should that take away a shot from the other team? Oh my goodness, I'm asking a question here. Reebok is going to collide with Lamar, canceling out my question. And it's off in that far corner. Bowden for the Eagles, kicks it along over to the far boards. Almost a minute left here in the first. And a turnaround chance up top for the Eagles. Shot deflecting through into the far circle. Wana gets tripped up here, no call. And now we got a makeup call coming. It's for Brady getting tripped up.
Wait, what's the call?
It's a trip. But which one?
No, it's going against Potomac.
What?
Or else why would they have blown the whistle?
Because they were offside.
For a 5 minutes.
All right, let's get this sorted out, shall we? Tisdale's going to the box.
Boy, those boxes are looking awfully crowded.
Well, yeah, 2 minutes on a trip, but like I said, wrong one. He tripped up Niestroy. I was looking for the trip, or Wannet was the victim back here. Patriots Hockey, sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute in Fairfax, Virginia. Visit them on the web at sjinstitute.com.
East Coast Eagles penalty to number 45, Zach Tisdale. 2 minutes for tripping. Tisdale, 2 for tripping on the CrossIceFeed power play.
Oh, he's skidding downward there, John. You need a Ricola.
Voice crack, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I remember those days about 15 years ago, 16 years ago.
Happened to me last week.
This is an important time in my life. Right?
Davis across the line over to the near circle, throwing it up front. Here comes the shot. They score! Wow! Give me back my Pogs! It's 2-0 Patriots on a CrossIceFeed power play goal. Thank you, Mr. DeBow.
A thing of beauty, a tape-to-tape pass all the way across from the corner to the front of the net. Micah DeBow. And I believe Davis set him up from the corner. Ridiculous pass, tape to tape. It didn't miss a beat on that one. That was a huge goal.
Woo!
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 12, Micah DeBow. Assisted by number 14, Zach Davis. And number 9, Alex Groner. That's DeBow from Davis and Groner at 19 seconds. A CrossIceFeed power play goal.
Well, we got a penalty.
It was like Groner's going to go to the box. Yeah. Boy, that score sheet's filling up quick.
Earning your keep today.
Yeah. Lots of things going on as it's quiet in this arena. Can't you feel the electricity? Let's get the call here, and yeah, we'll take it to the break here. How about that? We'll get Shrems with an interview, and we'll get the scorekeepers update from John Baranowski. He's got plenty to recap here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia. Stay tuned. We'll be back here as the Empire action carries on with the Patriots leading the East Coast Eagles with a score of 2-0.
The consensus in the locker room about how you guys get a little bit more on the goaltender here.
We did our research, and this goalie hasn't played 4 straight games, so we just got peppered him with shots. We're talking about shooting from everywhere, crashing for rebounds, because obviously this goalie He's not really feeling the puck right now.
Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Thank you.
There you have it, Stearns. Merzigian has seen 4 straight games, so they're going to do their best to pepper the goaltender from here on out. 2-0 lead for the Patriots on 5 shots. Good shooting percentage, but we got to get a few more on net to make them a little bit more comfortable with this whole game here. But nonetheless, a 2-0 lead here in the first intermission.
All right, thanks, Rems.